Welcome to everyone on KSW81 is going to take place and this weekend and this is going to be a nice event with 10 bouts. I'm going to break you down. Jonathan Kujava or Kujava, however you pronounce it, is going to fight Josef Schumer and this one is a tricky fight to call. I was trying to find some tape on both fighters and I see that Stumer, Stumer is a favorite. I'd say for a reason, but the problem is I was unable to dig out some info. I was really much unable to dig out more info about these two guys. I was really searching. Oh, so far, I believe I believe this should be. At least I believe this should be slight leaning for Stumer, yes. But anything is possible. I'd fade this fight. Okay. I'd fade this fight if you're asking me. Filip Štavov is going to fight Marek Samosiuk. Marek Samosiuk is my favorite in this fight. Samosiuk to win or no distance. Next fight is going to be, of course, the main card. Kamil Gavriolek is going to fight Alex Yemelyanovs. Yemelyanovs is a way more experienced fighter, but I see Gavriolek as a dark horse of the division, as a dark horse of the KSW division, and I'm gonna go with the dark horse to win, Gavriolek to win. The next one is between Sofia Bagishvili and Maria Silva. Bagishvili is a great Georgian fighter, but Maria Silva is also very, very well rounded. I mean, very well rounded, very dangerous. And Viueva Negra is 5'3", 64 inches of reach, out of Dragon Combat. She lost to Victoria Dudakova at Contender Series, but at RSFC she dominated Evelina Wozniak. She's so good on the ground, and I am worried, honestly, very worried about Sofia Bagishvili's ground game. I'm actually very worried about that, so I'm gonna go Silva to win. Yeah, I'm going with Silva to win. The next fight is the clash between Patrick Surdin and Wilson Martins. Wilson Martins is a dangerous Brazilian striker, like a shoot boxer, but Surdin has the experience. He has the experience, and I think we should give the advantage to the Polish fighter here. Surdin to win. So yeah, then Carolina Ovchars is going to fight Adriana Kraft. Carolina Ovchars is so unpredictable fighter. Every single time I was watching her, sometimes she was fighting amazingly, sometimes she was losing to low-level names, for example, Silvia Jushkiewicz, Justina Haba. They were not better than her, but I don't know what happened on those days. And Adriana Kraft, 5'7", 67.3 inches of reach, out of Sioux, Poland. She defeated Petra Chastkova. I believe this fight could go the distance. So Ovchars versus Kraft over 2.5 or goes the distance. Side call. I don't know, man. Carolina is so unpredictable fighter. I'm super scared when it comes to Carolina's fights. For betting, she's a nightmare. She's a nice fighter, nice person, but for betting, she's a nightmare. Igor Mikhalishin versus Christian Bielski. Igor Mikhalishin is minus 250 for a reason. I believe for a reason. Igor to win. I believe Igor is a favorite for a reason in this fight. Marcin Krakowiak versus Henry Fadipe. Henry Fadipe took part in other promotions. Hercules was competing at TFC, fighting out of Phantom Dublin, Ireland, and he defeated Alberto Jimkovsky via Peruvian necktie. So we mustn't ignore his abilities. There's nothing we can ignore. He was set to fight Dricus du Plessis, and the fight didn't come to fruition. Lost to Danny Roberts at Cage Warriors. I mean, he was losing to high-level names. We mustn't underestimate his skills. And Marcin Krakowiak is, how to say, he is also another unpredictable guy on the roster. 5'11", 72 inches of reach, a grappler out of Wolfsburg, Poland, and as long as he keeps the fight on the bottom, he's gonna win. But what is gonna happen if the fight remains standing? Fadipe gonna piss him up. Definitely, Fadipe gonna piss him up in the stand-up. I would like to say Henry Fadipe is the underdog. Okay, Fadipe versus Krakowiak. The fight will not go the distance. I'm going Fadipe KO, TKO, or Krakowiak submission. I have this. These are my picks for the upcoming fight. Tomasz Sarara versus Errol Zimmerman. Both of these guys are top-notch strikers. Errol Zimmerman is having all 1-0. He had a decent kickboxing run, decent kickboxing career in Muay Thai, out of Breda, Holland. I mean, he fought once and it didn't go well, but in kickboxing he was destroying some of the best names. Tomasz Sarara, 1-1-0, 6'3", 75.6 inches of reach, another kickboxer. This is going to be a stand-up affair, a violent stand-up affair. And this guy defeated Filip Bradaric, lost to Arkadiusz Zoušek, and I think these two are gonna stand and bang. So side call, Sarara to win. No distance, Sarara. And finally, we reach in the main event of the evening. I'm going to discuss a bit more on the fight between Adrian Bartoszinski and Artur Szczepaniak. Artur Szczepaniak, 9-1-0, 5'11", 73.6 inches of reach, out of Genk, Belgium, but he's a Polish fighter. And he defeated Brian Hoy. He was better than Živko Stoimenov, Walter Gahaja, Steven Johnson, Mahmoud Jaja, and he lost to Benoit Saint-Denis. Only one loss to Benoit Saint-Denis. He was losing to high-level names. And Adrian Bartoszinski, 13-0, undefeated, 5'11", 71.7 inches of reach, out of Rava Mazowiecka, Poland, Octopus Lodge fighter. He was better than Christian Kazubowski, Andrzej Żebik, Michal Michalski, Lionel Padilla. He's on a roll, not losing, a finisher, and I believe Bartoszinski should be a favorite. Yes. Bartoszinski to win. Bartoszinski KO, TKO. So, or not going the distance is another pick for this fight, because Bartoszinski will probably try to swarm all over the place. He'll try to finish the fight. I mean, I've watched this guy on many occasions. He will try to finish the fight. Szczepaniak is not easy to finish, so I expect a real brawl. I expect this could be a candidate for the fight of the night too. I don't think these two are gonna grapple too much. I think this is going to be a stand-up slugfest. Good luck, fellas. We're gonna see how this one gonna go. Alright. Have a great day, everyone, and 5 p.m. UK time or noon ET, gonna go for Bellator 294. Dropping you up.